Hello, people. This is Eric Cobra.
And Rana Naraja.
One.
And Giveneer.
And this is Let's Play Lone Wolf Blind. Last time,
Penis jokes.
and lots of them. So, let's see. We had the story so far. You are the warrior lone wolf. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna fast forward this bit. Blah 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 blah.
We get it.
Already your quest has taken you far from your northern homeland. Following in the footsteps of the first Kai Grandmaster, you journeyed to Desi and sought the help of the Elder Magi, the magicians that aided Sun Eagle on his quest long ago. There you learned that one of the 7 Law Stones was still present in the land and
No.
In Elcian, the capital of Desi, you were tutored in the histories of Magnamund and received lessons in law that you would have learned from Kai Masters if only they, like you, had survived the murderous Dark Lord attack on the Kai Monastery 11 years ago. You were eager to learn all that your tutor, Lord Remoa, could teach you in preparation for the next stage of your quest, but grim news from the Darklands cut short your tuition. In the Dark Lord city of Helgedal, civil war had erupted following your defeat of Håkon, Arch Lord of the Black City. And the funny thing that Briston actually noted, you remember Håkon, the battle you had with him?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Stat-wise, he was actually weaker than the Gnoke Helgast you fought.
Huh.
Okay. Weird. Well, maybe it's because they're particularly weak to the sword.
That's also a possibility.
Yeah, that might explain how that was.
After 5 years, the battle for the throne of Helgedad has finally been won by a Dark Lord called Gnoke, who looks like a fly. The other Dark Lords, now united behind the new leader, were ordered to amass huge armies in preparation for the conquest of Magnamund. So swiftly did the Giak legions grow in numbers that the Elder Magi ceased their counseling and arranged for you to begin at once the search for the third Law Stone. Guided by Lord Pydo, a warrior magician of Desi, you set off on a perilous journey across the free lands of Telestria on your way to the jungle swamps of the Danark. There, in an ancient temple that was one of the Elder Magi's most sacred place of worship, you succeeded in discovering the object of your quest. However, during your escape from the Danark, your guide, Lord Pydo, was captured by Dark Lord agents, and upon your return to Elcian, you learned the fearful news that the Dark Lords were now waging open war throughout Magnamund. Several lands, after a brief but futile resistance, had been overrun completely by Dark Lord armies. Others had surrendered without fighting in the face of their determined might, and sadly, there were others who chose to betray former friends and allies by joining the Dark Lord cause, in the misguided hope that they would share in the spoils of victory following the triumph of Dark Lord Gnoke. One such land was Vasagonia,
Yeah.
a powerful desert realm to the north of Desi. Already her armies had invaded the neighboring territories of Cashion and Cloatia. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. And were preparing to march through the Republic of Anari in order to join Gnoke's horde now advancing across the plain of Slovia. The thought of such an eventuality filled the Elder Magi with dread, for the Law Stone you must find next lies deep below the streets of Tahau, the capital of Anari, in an ancient city built during the dawn of Magnamund. If Tahau were to fall before your arrival, the chances of you completing your quest successfully would be slim indeed.
May I say something?
Yeah.
I'm looking at my big atlas here, and Danari lies smack between Slovia, which is the country that Gnoke's army is marching through, and Vasagonia, which has apparently just joined them.
Indeed, which is why it's a problem. A big one. Even for a warrior of your renowned skill and daring. Whilst preparations were being made for your journey, you learned that the Dark Lords had attacked and captured Ruanon, the southernmost province of your homeland of Sommerlund. The news of this calamity shook your resolve and filled you with the desire to forego the journey to Tahau and return home without delay. The Elder Magi implored you not to abandon your quest, and you faced a difficult and crucial decision. Which should you honor? Your vow to complete the Magna Kai quest, or your oath of loyalty to your king, an oath which pledged your service in the defense of the Sun Realm. Fortunately, the surprise arrival of an old friend was to decide the matter for you. Mage Master Baindon, envoy of the Brotherhood of the Crystal Star, the Magician's Guild of Sommerlund, landed unexpectedly at Elcian aboard his flying ship Skyrider. He and his dwarven crew were warmly greeted, for Baindon had a frequent and favored visitor to Desi, was highly respected by the Elder Magi for his mastery of new magic. 6 years had passed since last you met, and there was much you wished to discuss and reminisce about, but there was an urgent matter of duty to perform first. Bainton had been sent by King Ulfnar of Summerlund to deliver into your hand a royal missive concerning your quest. The scroll, written and sealed by the king himself, ordered you to pursue the Magna Chi quest above all other duties. It ended with the words, Summerlund has suffered a grievous defeat at Ruanon, but the will of the people is undaunted and the strength of our army undiminished. Boldly, we will resist our enemies so long as there's hope of the rebirth of the Kai.
Okay, fair enough.
That is admirable.
Well, that pretty much settles it then. Let's get going.
Yep. Bainton informed you that the king had ordered that he and his skyship be placed under your command.
So now we get to fly around per our own command.
Yep. He also delivered the news that the king had bestowed upon you the rank of War Marshal of the Royal Estates.
Nice!
Then we can expand upon our restaurant business.
Indeed. Proudly you accepted from Bainton 2 platinum badges, each crafted in the shape of a blazing sun, and affixed them to the collar of your Kai tunic. They signified that you were now a general of the Sumlending army, the youngest general that had ever been. The honor bestowed upon you lifted your spirits, and the news that Bainton would be joining your quest helped greatly to allay your fear of the dangers that lay ahead. So, anyone want to take bets how long this guy's going to survive this?
Well, he actually survived the last adventure we had together with him, so
True, but that was only for...
I'll keep my fingers crossed that he'll survive this one.
Yeah, and the last companion we had actually lived all the way through. And then he was kidnapped.
Yeah, he might still be alive. For 2 years, Bainton had lived in Tahau as journey master to his guild. His knowledge of the city and of the Tahau Cauldron, the entrance to the ancient metropolis, which lies buried deep beneath the city's streets, would be especially useful. On the eve of your journey to Tahau, the Elder Magi convened a meeting of the High Council. A golden torch was lit and placed in the center of their great cylindrical council chamber as a symbol of their hopes and prayers for your success. This torch shall burn so long as you, Lone Wolf, pursue your destiny along the path of the Magna Chi, said Lord Rimowa, the speaker for the High Council. Before your gathering of elders, you reaffirmed your vow to restore the Kai, and as if kindled by a sudden gust of wind, the torch flared brightly, bathing the chamber in its vivid golden glow. As one of the elders rose from their seats and intoned their blessings, May the gods, Ishir and Kai, protect you on your journey into darkness. Course gone. Thus begins Lone Wolf, the Cauldron of Fear.
Yeah.
Ew.
Delightful.
Well, let's get to it then.
Right. So, you will learn a new skill now. And the skills you already had was Animal Control, Curing, Hunt Mastery, Pathmanship, and Divination.
Yes.
Good. So that means you can choose between Weapon Mastery, that is training in a number of weapons of your choice. At this point it would be 6 weapons. Yeah, 6 weapons. Invisibility, ability to mask yourself and hide and adopt dialects and such. Psi Search, empower and even more powerful psychic attacks that, though it drains your physical health, increases your combat skill by 4 while active. Psi Screen protects you against psychic attacks and illusions and stuff like that. Nexus allows control over your body to protect yourself from extremes of heat and cold. And that was that.
Well, I suggest side screen.
I suggest Nexus. Warlord?
Can I just hear those two again?
The Psi Screen and Nexus.
Yeah.
Well, the Psi Screen protects you against mental attacks, illusions, psychic powers and such. Nexus is more against physical dangers. To start with, it's extremes of heat and cold. But, as you know, powers upgrade slowly. So,
Nexus.
Right. Rana, you may add the upgrade to Mind or Matter Nexus to your powers, which is protect from extremes of heat and cold.
Hold on.
Also, before we move on, the new title we got, it was War Marshal of the Royal Estates, right?
That's the title granted to you by your king.
Okay, I
Hold
just
on.
wanted to be sure.
Right.
And our level was once again what?
You haven't gained a new level yet. That's just the title the king granted you.
Okay, but what is our current level? Because
Well, you'll
Thank
know that when we get to that.
yeah, sorry.
It's
My
like
last
this. It's structured after certain things. First, you choose a new skill, then you choose items, then maybe you get to the levels. I can't quite remember.
it is
Anyways,
okay.
moving on.
But the first thing is we get to the map now of the Republic of Anari. So yeah, just a moment. Go.
Huh. Looks nice and peaceful.
Osto.
What?
It's one of the towns, Osto.
Huh. It is.
Ostov, yeah.
Odd name.
Lisa, Zila, Sahel,
Yeah. So
That's why we can go to Yarasin.
Hamasari,
Hitigos.
Garar, Cedar. Yeah, sorry.
okay. Anyway, first of all, you get paid. So roll the die, given here.
Oh, sorry, 10.
Well, that's basically the same. So you get 20 gold crowns.
And I think we will have to leave them at our, well, headquarters because we are quite. Hold on. We are almost overburdened.
How many gold crowns do you have?
We have 40 gold crowns, and then we have those odd things that we got from that illusionist guy. We have 15 of those.
Wait. You have 55 gold crowns in your pouch.
Oh, sorry. No, not. Wait. Yeah. That is what it says.
Okay. So
My stupidity defy the god's design.
okay. So
That's good.
if we go back in time to the point where you earned those money, what would you prefer, to give up some of those new money or to keep to give up some of your old money?
Well, wait. The money we got isn't nearly worth as much as the crowns.
Well, no. But it's a different currency.
You said back then that he could just do the math and add them as the amount of crowns they were worth.
Well, no. That is, it says specifically how many crowns they were worth.